Well, how do there, chums? So the other day I did a review of Expedition 17 Titan. Now I did not know that Titan had its own patch page. It was pointed out to me inside of my comments of my review, mainly because inside of the review I said, what happens for all those people that didn't actually have access to the purple systems thereon after they've run the expedition? Well, people kindly pointed out that yes, the patch notes show all of the actual rewards that you're going to get, some lovely screenshots of what's to come, but it also explains what happens after you finish the actual expedition. So let me just get off the screen and above my little Winamp there. It says, look, once earned, these rewards may be redeemed across all your save games, just like normal. But then there's this extra caveat down here, people. Oh, thank you very much. Mr. Born Diagram has just subscribed. Or it could be Mrs. Sorry to assume your gender. Begin the Titan expedition from the expedition terminus aboard the Space Anomaly for a fresh new save, which you can later convert to a normal save. Note that new saves converted to normal mode in this way will continue to have access to the new purple star systems, and the story mission Interstellar Multitudes will not be available. It's a little bit of a shame that it's not available, the Stellar Multitudes, because isn't that the one where you actually birth your own new star into the system? I think I'd rather go all the way through, get to it and have that experience, but at least it's there and it's in black and white, clear as crystal. So although that I said it would be nice to have this in writing inside of the original patch notes, there's a new patch notes page that went live the same day as all of this that actually explains that. So thank you very much, and thank you for sounding off in the comments and letting me know about this. Okay, right. Also, at the bottom of this patch note, very intriguingly, is a trailer for Light No Fire, which we've probably all seen like gazillion times, if you're like me. I guess. And it says here, available to be announced, wishlist on Steam. I've already wishlisted it on Steam, but isn't it odd that we're seeing this being promoted a heck of a lot at the moment by Hello Games? It does make me wonder whether it's coming sooner than what I anticipate. I mean, I thought it was going to come out August of this year, or we'd hear something about it around August time of this year, and maybe then in the Games Awards show of December, maybe then we'll get a release date finally. But I'm still hoping for some sort of summer announcement around this, but if not, I think we would hear more in December. But anyway, it's very interesting. Very interesting indeed, especially since when you pop on over to the likes of the Guildford Games Festival. So Hello Games is based inside of Guildford. That's where their headquarters is. But when you scroll down on this Guildford Games Sale Festival on Steam, when you get towards the bottom, I mean, look, there's No Man's Sky. You can get 38% off right now. Freaking awesome. So if anybody wants to pick this up, if you know somebody that's on the fence about getting No Man's Sky, now that Wells Part 2's been out for a little while, now the Expedition's been out for a little while, it's all been sort of patched up, it's getting there, it's a more solid rounded experience, now would be the time to encourage them to jump on in for that seamless sort of run. But anyway, Last Campfire, 90% off. That is such a whimsical little game. If you're a fan of No Man's Sky, I would strongly suggest taking a look at The Last Campfire. Let's zoom in a little bit on here. But yeah, very, very cool little game is The Last Campfire, so be sure to take a look at that. Right, there's quite a lot of other games there from, all different areas of Guildford. So yeah, there's some odd ones there. There's one that's making me raise my eyebrows. You're probably wondering, why are you pulling that face, Steve? This one. Sexy Brutal. What the fudge is that? That's piqued my interest. I'm gonna open that in another window. Oh, I was gonna open it in another window and it's took me somewhere else. We'll click on that in a minute. But anyway, if you keep scrolling down, keep scrolling down. At the bottom, you've got Coming Soon. And look what's in the Coming Soon section. It's only Light No Fire. It's so nice to see that placed amongst all these other tiles of other games that are also coming soon. It makes me think, how soon? How soon is this coming? Yeah, pretty darn freaking awesome. So yeah, the Guildford game sale. Guildford is such an enchanting place in the UK. We go there each year for the No Man's Sky meetup, which we're actually doing this year as well in August, the August bank holiday. I'll put details up on the screen so you can see that. It'd be nice to have you come along, it really would. But anyway, let's go back to that game that I was raising my eyebrows on, because I was like, what the fudge is that? Okay, let's have a look-see, shall we? Right, let's make this a little bit larger on screen. One mansion, one day. Oh, okay. This looks like it's some sort of Cluedo type game, isn't it? Oh, it was so-and-so in the cellar with the candlestick. That sort of thing. I don't see what's actually sexy about it. It looks quite dark and drab and gothic, to be honest. But at the same time, the art style... it's kind of like Luigi's Mansion, but maybe for adults or something. You know, I like the isometric look. I like this film grain interludes. It reminds me a bit of Manic Mansion, back on the old Amiga days or whatever. Yeah, it's got a certain sort of appeal to it, but no, I would not say that's sexy in any way, shape or form. But yeah. There's quite a lot of different titles in there. I have clicked on a couple. I haven't found anything that's really jumping out at me. I mean, this looks kind of cool. This looks a little bit like Hellraiser-esque type stuff going on inside of there. But I don't think it's really for my channel, you know? Maybe if it was closer to Halloween or something, I might be willing to give that a try. I mean, I could always get it at $1.99, but full price, it's only a £5 anyway. So, yeah. But there's lots of these. The Room 2, The Room 3, The Room 4. If you buy one, you kind of feel obliged to get all of them, you know what I mean? This one looked quite nice, but it looks like it was made with, like, RPG Maker. Now, there is a new RPG Maker coming out soon. I've added it to my wish list, actually, people. And, yeah, I'm really quite excited for it. How do I get to my wish list? One moment. Okay, people, I don't mind you seeing my wish list on this. In fact, I'm going to remove this from my wish list. This is no longer something that I want. How do I get rid of you? Yeah, it's not exactly the most intuitive, this, is it, really? Or maybe I'm just a little bit of a numpty. But anyway, keep scrolling down. And where is it? Action Game Maker. I'm quite interested in this one. There you go. So not only can you make side-scrolling games, like pixel-based side-scrolling games, you can make the old-school top-down Zelda-y type ones like that. So it gives you a choice of 2 different types of games that you can make. And yeah, I've wish-listed it. Apparently it's coming on the 17th of June of this year. Pretty darn nice. So yeah, I've spotted the remove button now. So goodbye, Eternal Strands. I did a review of Eternal Strands, the demo, and to be honest, people, I really wasn't impressed. I really wasn't impressed at all. So if you do want to see my review of Eternal Strands, I put a link up there. But beware, I'm a little bit harsh on it. I think I was a little bit too harsh because I've seen other people's reviews of it, and other people are loving it. It just wasn't for me. There was too much jibber-jabber going on in the background for my liking, especially since I like to talk a lot while I'm streaming, and I had these people just chatting over the top of me all the time, which kind of took away from what I was trying to achieve and where I was going with the game title. But there we are. It is what it is. Other people may love it. I just couldn't get on with it. But yeah, there's a few games on here that I'm fairly interested in. I don't think I'm going to bother with Stars Reach. It was very janky in early access. I'll see what it's like on actual official release, but I wasn't overly blown away by the animation, sound effects or anything in that game. This one looks quite interesting. This one's called Astronomics, and this one looks quite cool. You just fly around from planet to planet, and then you build stuff on the planets, which it looks really all right. I quite like the art style. I like the look of it. It looks like a little mini simpler version of No Man's Sky in a roundabout way. It looks quite chilled. You have a certain amount of time to get all your resources, and you can put down base defences and towers and stuff. So it's got a little bit of an aspect of every sort of game. Resource harvesting, base defence. It looks all right. Looks okay. And the whole spacey theme has got me going, that could be fun for a little bit of a jaunt. So yeah, that one there is actually on sale at the moment. It's only 10% off right now. I have wishlisted it. It's one that I'm keeping my eye on. I might get it when it's like, I don't know, maybe when it's under a tenner or something. I think it's going to be worth looking at, that one. But anyway, people, until next time, goodbye, and goodbye again. Oh, and if you've got anything you think should be on my wish list, something that you think I'm going to enjoy, hit me up. Let me know what it is. Nice. Bye-bye.